I've had a lot of response since my last video, about 160 emails and messages. So if I don't get back to you right away, just be patient. I'm kind of sorting everyone out and messaging people back, and then we'll move forward with a phone process at some point. I'm looking for some crew leaders, shift foremen, somebody that can lead a group of people. With multiple mine sites operating, I can't be everywhere, and I don't want to manage people. I want to just train the people who are digging the ore. I think I will just be more effective keeping the individuals that are digging the ore, learning how to identify it and recognize it, and then everything else can fall into place. And now here's a look at the area I reclaimed 2 years ago. This looks pretty good. I went 80 feet deep here. If you look back at some of my videos from 2 years ago, when I had my excavator in the bottom of a hole, it was right here. And I had my wash plant set up over here. I was up here a week ago and I dug some trenches over here to the orchard to get some water down into the orchard, and it's all dried up here. This was all wet and mushy, and I've gotten it all to dry up now. I've got all the water headed into the orchard. If it's still running, yep. So yeah, down there, there's some sand I left behind from fine tailings, and some coarse rock, just to use around the ranch here a little bit. But there's talk of coming back here and digging this place up again with some more help. This place overwhelmed me with all the water coming in, and trying to manage this on my own, I just got over my head and I just had to pull back. But I found really good gold here, but not until I got about 40 feet down. This area is completely different from over where I mine, which is about 10 miles away from here. And the reason it's different is because there's still water here. The water's reconcentrated the gold. The gold is very deep here. I normally would never dig 40 feet of overburden to get to the gold. This was all a prospecting test pit, and I knew it would be deep. I thought I would hit bedrock before 40 feet, but no, I went, and then every time I went 10 feet deeper, I thought I was hitting bedrock, and it was just another big boulder. And the boulders kept getting bigger, even too big for my machine. Look at that. Like, my very first video is trying to peel boulders out of the bottom of this hole. Now the wind is going to pick up, so I'm working together with Jeff, the owner, and we're making this the new headquarters for the Great Basin Gold Camp. This is a new gold camp just starting up. And so we have accommodations for people who want a motel room while they do prospecting and mining, or just enjoy the Dude Ranch. He's got ATVs here, and There's all kinds of different things. I'm going to go into more about that later. But we've expanded now that we found a gold deposit on the property. I've been trying for years to find gold out here to try to do this. And just a few months ago, we discovered some pay gravel up on top of the hill up here that didn't get washed out with all this water. So I'll take you up there now and show you what's going on. Okay, back up on top now where these telephone poles are, or power line poles, and down here is the water source. And I don't know if I can zoom in, but I broke my camera lens. But that's the water source that we're going to use. And there's a pump down there. Right there. We're pumping that all the way up here, over here, to this little trommel setup. And we got it turned on briefly here for a few minutes the other day, just to see what would happen. As you can see, we just put 1 or 2 scoops in. But before we go over this, let me go down and show you the rest of the Mount Wilson Ranch. Those are all the pups. Okay, so this is it. So here's the 3 motel rooms on top, and I guess 4 down below. We'll take a peek inside one of these rooms so you can see what kind of accommodations they have down here. Oh, yeah, look how nicely decorated. Every room's different. They take a lot of pride and care. It's all remodeled and just kept immaculate. And here's another room. This is the first room. Anyway, it's pretty nice. They charge about $100 a night just for their rooms. And now we'll go inside here. So the front door is locked, and she told me to go around the back door. So they got a little barbecue area out here. And then here we go. So this is the dining room. Good for about 25, 30 people. Yeah, really nice. Lots of memorabilia here. And the artifacts. Man, is there ever a lot of stuff to look at. If you like prospecting and mining, if you like Indian artifacts, this is all stuff he's found laying out in the desert. And his most prized thing is a sword, which maybe we can see that at some time. Let's just take a quick look around. Well, this is just like a big reading room. There's a fireplace. It's awfully dark in here. I don't know where the light switch is. And then there's the saloon. And it's 2 levels. There's a second story up there. I don't really like being in here by myself. I had bad experience in here. During the daytime, I'm okay. I'll tell you what, this place is haunted. That might sound crazy, because I'm really skeptical. Okay, and so one more room is there's a big commercial kitchen here for big groups and parties. If they have family reunions here, you can bring your big group of people here. There's room for RVs, tent camping. You've seen down in the meadow where I just was. You can set up, you know, teepees or tents, any of that stuff, just down off the top of here. Okay. I totally forgot about being in that bar by myself. I haven't been in there by myself for 8 months ago when we did all the filming. And yeah, I got what they call I don't know, some sort of paranormal experience. That's it. Yeah, paranormal experience. Okay, back up here. Well, let me tell you the problems we had when we started this up. And I knew there would be. Is the water's going right back over here in the pond. And that'll muddy up the pond. So what I'm going to do today is try to finish getting things working fluidly here and keep from contaminating the water source. And the material I'll be running is this material right here. I don't know that if there's virgin ground here, there might be gold. This might all be fill material underneath us. We're kind of on a terrace right here. But basically have the same material in the pit over there. I can't show you the pit until my next video because all the stuff excavated over there was for the TV show, and they don't want any of the stuff put out before they get a chance to show everyone. But once they do, then I'll go over there and in great detail explain everything, which I never did on the show, but they wanted me to. They just ran out of time. Now I'm going to get to work, and I'm just going to show you what it's like after I'm done. So this is a before picture, and it's too hard to film and work, so I'll just show you when I'm ready to turn it on and start running it. Okay, this is what I've gotten done so far. Now I'm ready to turn the water on. Okay, well, that's all for now. Everything ran out of fuel after I got started. Got a couple scoops going. If you want me to tell my ghost story, put 500 likes on this video and I'll tell my ghost story from Mount Wilson. Thanks for watching, and thank you all for subscribing.